Well, hello there, my new YouTube friends. Welcome to the very first ISHO Media gaming video. This is my very first YouTube creation, and let me tell you, there's been a lot of challenges along the way, but also a lot of fun. I have found out that trying to create quality content is no easy feat, but when you manage to get it together, it's very rewarding. So let's get stuck in. This is going to be an impressions video for Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemon Hunters. Developed by Complex Games and published by Frontier Foundry, Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Gate Daemon Hunters is a turn-based tactical strategy RPG set in the grim dark universe of the far future, where there is only war. This game shares similarities with Firaxis Games' XCOM and XCOM 2, but this isn't just a reskinned XCOM. This is a proper, fully fledged Warhammer 40K title that has its own take on this style of game. Daemon Hunters is another name for a chapter of the Imperium of Man's super soldiers, the Adeptus Astartes, called the Grey Knights, an elite brotherhood of psychics developed and trained for the specific purpose of hunting and destroying denizens of the warp. Let's get the lowdown from Commander Agravian.
It is the 41st millennium. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. Mankind wages a never-ending battle for survival against the demonic power of the Chaos Gods. But by one force is humanity shielded from true darkness: the Grey Knights. This secret chapter of Space Marines are the Imperium's surest defense against that which the Emperor foresaw would be its greatest threat: humanity's blade against the demon. For in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
For reasons you'll find out in the tutorial, you are the commander of the Grey Knight strike cruiser, the Balfour Edict, heading home to Titan for much needed repairs when your ship is commandeered by an agent of the Imperium's Inquisition. The Inquisitor is investigating a warning given to them by the astropath describing the beginning of something called the Bloom on a world called Korima Prime. It is soon discovered the Chaos Plague God Nurgle has set some kind of chaos corruption outbreak in motion, and your campaign to wipe it out begins. The tutorial and opening act do a great job at getting you grounded and familiar with the game mechanics with minimal handholding. The tutorial is short, to the point and entertaining, and I highly recommend you completing it. All the fundamentals of combat are demonstrated with good examples without telling you how to play.
Advancing into cover.
Punish that craven fool.
Face the Emperor's judgment. Your command.
Deploy your frag grenade, brother.
We are hammer.
These soulless curs shall hinder us no longer.
Ultimately, it's a fun sequence where you get to purge some demons, keeping things focused and getting you on your way into the story. As the opening act progresses, you are introduced to all the primary game systems and main characters you'll interact with.
I will conduct a necropsy of the recovered corpse to see what I can learn.
I must improve the Edict's power output in order to conduct more extensive repairs.
Just like the tutorial, you are given the details necessary to interact with and operate these systems, but you are not told how you should do things. And then that's about it. The rest is up to you. Sure, when you encounter new systems as you progress through the game is nice enough to give you a description of what it does. But it is up to you how you want to progress and develop your Grey Knight Force and the Baleful Edict. As the commander of the strike cruiser the Baleful Edict and Strike Force Cyphos, you have plenty of things to manage. Repairs and upgrades for the Baleful Edict are accessed via the Manufactorum.
My servitors have restored the Manufactorum to operational use, but the Edict remains severely damaged.
Completing projects for the 3 primary ship systems of Support Systems, Defense Systems, Personnel Systems. Provide improvements to the Baleful Edict subsystems, allowing you to prosecute the new crusade more effectively.
I must commend you on this impressive archive of demonic lore, Commander. It rivals some I've seen in inquisitorial fortresses.
Research is conducted via the Libris Malleus. This facility is where investigation into the Nurgle Plague is completed, stratagems are unlocked, and the Prognostica Choir is enhanced. The Strategium is where you can access the Armory and Barracks. The Armory is used for supply requisition upgrades. During reports to the Grand Master, it is possible to upgrade supply requisitions from Titan.
This is Inquisitor Cartha Vakir of the Ordo Malleus. I am alumnus of Evixia Danica.
This is Grand Master Vardan Kai responding, Inquisitor.
The Barracks is where your Grey Knights are quartered. This is where you can manage and customize your force.
Olympus.
Getting your knights just the way you want them is a good bit of fun. Navigating the Baleful Edict through the sector is done via the star map. This is also where you advance time to progress the game when there is no travelling to be done. As time passes, Plague Bloom events occur, leaving worlds all across the sector needing you to intervene and purge Chaos Filth.
We cannot afford to sit on our hands while the bloom spreads unchallenged.
Each affected world has a limited time for you to intervene before the event is successful and advancing the bloom on that world. The mission on each world can be reviewed to help you determine priority. You can also see the mission rewards you will receive. Grey Knight Force rewards include Grey Knight recruits, ranged weapons, melee weapons, armour, and war gear. There is also resource rewards. Resource rewards include servitors, which are used for completing projects in the Manufactorum, grimoires for performing research in the Libris Malleus, and requisition points to pay for your Grey Knight goodies. All of these gameplay elements require a level of resource and time management that will allow you to deliver a fast travelling and supremely powerful strike force to as many bloom affected worlds as possible and purge the Chaos Plague. The ground assault missions is probably why you want to play this game. purging heresy and bringing elimination with blade, hammer and bolter combined with warp-fueled psycho-destruction. And you will need to deliver the Emperor's Wrath with extreme prejudice and precision. The biggest kick I get out of the game is digging right into the tactics and strategy to maximise the limited resources each knight has to create the most powerful turn possible.
Your orders? I am the Emperor's fury!
It is really cool when you get into the groove and flow and you just start purging chaos at will. Typically on a mission, your squad is made up to a maximum of 4 Grey Knights. Each knight has their own pool of resources available to them during the mission. These include hit points, HP, willpower, WP, action points, AP, and ammunition, ammo. With the exception of movement, depending on a knight's skills, each knight has access to a number of actions they can perform in their turn. All actions consume resources from one or more of the resource pools. You can find out what the resource requirement is for each action by mousing over its icon. Willpower is consumed when knights use their psychic abilities. There is far too many of these to show them all in this video, but here's a sample of psychic abilities you will see in early game. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see a more in-depth video on psychic abilities.
We slay the darkness!
In the turn, knights do not have to go in a specific order, nor do they have to complete everything for their turn before moving to the next knight. This allows you to layer and synergize each knight's abilities to maximize and optimize the best possible turn. The other factor to consider during a mission is time. In a way, time is against you. At the end of each turn, the bloom rises, filling the warp surge risk meter by a certain percentage. This percentage is known and can be checked before each mission by checking the mission information screen. When the warp surge occurs, the enemy is able to use their stratagems and trigger other negative effects, making the mission more difficult and dangerous. On successful completion of a mission, you are teleported back to the Baleful Edict. The squad is awarded some base XP and you receive the mission rewards. Supplies can then be purchased with available requisition points. Once this is confirmed, XP is applied and injuries are assessed. So, it's ISHO time. Look, I still have a long way to go with this game. It isn't a short game by any stretch of the imagination, but so far I'm having a great time. Graphics, audio, cinematics and voice acting are all solid without being spectacular. The art style is cool, but it is leaning towards the cheesy side of the 40k art spectrum. But this isn't the kind of game where you're looking for groundbreaking innovation in these areas. For these types of games, you're looking to engage your mind in the tactics and strategy, the story and RPG elements. And for me, all of these are excellent, with some nifty innovation and some definite originality. I haven't suffered any bugs or technical issues. The only negative thing I've experienced is when the camera glitches behind environment during animation sequences, but this is really a minor issue. In Shan's humble opinion, this is a great game with lots of fun and replayability. There is a lot of experimentation to try out and difficulties to test your skills against. If turn-based tactical strategy RPGs are your thing, then I don't think you can go wrong here. If you like what you're hearing, then I'm pretty sure you're going to get your money's worth. I highly recommend this game, and I'd give it a personal rating of 8 out of 10. Woohoo! Got to the end. Hopefully you guys have made it through to the end with me as well. Putting this video together has been a big challenge. Lots of things to learn about editing, recording voice, putting it all together. Yeah, it's been a big challenge, but it's been fun. And I'm looking forward to making a lot more content. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, leave a comment down below and tell your friends all about it. And I'll catch you all again soon. Cheers. Peace.